What is up, guys? NT Certified here. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's Figure Friday. So unfortunately, this week's pickups were kind of dry. So I only have one pickup, one brand new pickup. But what we're gonna do as well is we're gonna go back into the vault. We're gonna go into the NT Certified Figure Vault and pull out some old retro figures that I'm pretty sure you have not seen before because I haven't done a full collection video yet. Still trying to figure out how to go about that and how to do that because I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of figures. But no real way to display them and pull them all out. It's going to be one big to-do. If you are new here, hi, I am NT Certified. I am a wrestling figure collector, wrestling fan, gamer, all of that wrapped up into one. Do not forget to click that subscribe button. Become a part of the lifestyle. The one figure that I picked up this week, this is Elite 78. This is Drake Maverick. He is the only Elite 78 that I have seen thus far in stores. I'm seeing everybody else pick up Elite 78s. Some people have not picked up Elite 78s, like me, but this is the first that I've been able to see. And he wasn't my favorite pick out of the 78 set. Matt Riddle was probably the one that I wanted the most, and he is on the way. Just got my shipping notification from Ringside Collectibles, by the way. So next Figure Friday, we know for a fact that we're at least gonna have Matt Riddle, but I have something else on the way too that is pretty exciting, and you guys are gonna see that next week. So excited about that one. But happy that Maverick was rehired. He got his job back. It is a nice figure. I love the scale because he's so small, and he looks so small here compared to larger figures like Braun Strowman, even guys like Randy Orton, figures like that. It's nice, and plus this is his storyline where he was supposed to be like engaged to Renee Michelle, and he was chasing after R-Truth with the 24/7 championship. This is really nice. This is Drake Maverick's, is this his first Elite figure? This may be his first Elite figure. I can't recall 100%, but I like the figure. I think they chose the right attire with the all black and white, and the 316-ish t-shirt has a nice touch to it. And then you have like the paper like picture wanted poster of R-Truth on there as well. Was a really nice touch. So hopefully, I'm hoping that I can at least find Naomi and R-Truth, because I already have Riddle. Randy Orton, give or take, because Randy Orton figures pretty much all look the same to me, so I really don't care about the Randy Orton figure. And not necessarily big on the Kofi Kingston figure either, so not 100% sold on that one either. So let's get to the retro figs. So I pulled out 3 figures from my collection, and I'm really excited about these. So the first one is, this is the Sunday Night Heat Jakks Pacific Raven. Cannot remember exactly which set this is, but it looks like it's Ruler of the Rings number 3. Now the reason that I picked this one is because this was my favorite Jakks Pacific packaging. The Rulers of the Ring Sunday Night Heat figures were my most favorite packaging of all of the Jakks Pacific figures. When you walked into a KB toy store or Toys R Us and you saw these on the shelf, they stood out like a sore thumb. They were so colorful, and I always loved the Sunday Night Heat logo with the like the fire, the red, orange, and yellow. It just really stood out, and against the blue like back paint, just awesome. It just screams like 2000, 2001, and this is one of my favorites. So this is Raven. I've had him ever since probably 2003. Ordered him online. And he came in the mail, even though this is a 2001 figure. There used to be a site where you could buy old figures and they would ship them out to you, because this is where I got him. And I wish I could find the others and not pay an arm and a leg for them, because I love this set. This is like a set that I would love to complete. Maybe one day in the future I'll complete this set, but that's Raven. Next up is the Best of ECW. This is Rey Mysterio. Now, I like this figure for a couple reasons. One, this is the only Best of ECW Rey Mysterio that we got. It really captures Rey Mysterio in ECW, but I also love it because the scale is so wrong. The scale is so wrong on this figure. Rey Mysterio and Raven are literally the same height. Putting them foot to foot, Rey Mysterio is probably a little bit taller than Raven, and you know darn well Rey Mysterio is much shorter than the Raven figure. So Jakks Pacific did not pay attention to the scale, and I think that is so cool that we have a Rey Mysterio that's just as tall as a Raven, or just as tall as a Rock, or maybe even a Big Show. Like, come on now. This is like Jakks Pacific in all its glory, and the figure's freaking huge. Rey Mysterio's huge in this figure. Raven, not so much. Mysterio's bigger than Raven, and that just boggles my mind. But also in the set, we have Rey Mysterio, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Rhino, Stevie Richards, Rob Van Dam, and then you had a Best of WCW as well. We had Billy Kidman, Eddie, Jericho, Flair, another Mysterio, and a Chris Benoit. So that's cool. That's cool. And I've had this figure since, oh my gosh, 2000 something. When did this come out? 2005? Wow. Long time. Long time. And last but not least, this is probably one of my favorite female figures of all time. This is the Great American Bash, Tori Wilson. This will always be one of my favorite female figures ever, no matter who releases, Mattel, whatever. This is the figure, mainly because this is my childhood right here. So, story. I have a story to go with this one, and it has all the fabric and all that stuff, which is amazing. So, I met Tori Wilson back in 2003. That's when they were still doing like autograph signings like in random cities, so they came to Baltimore. So I decided to go to the convention center and meet Tori Wilson. It was the same night as a wrestling show, so she ended up being late. I think she was like an hour late, and the line was like all the way across the other side of the convention center. I got there super early, hours early, to be one of the first people to meet her, and then she comes up and I finally get my chance to go up and say something to her, and I get super choked up because I was like mesmerized. Like, she was so attractive, she was so good looking, and I was only like 15 at the time, so I was still in my, awkward phase. So I walked up there and I saw her face, and she looked at me, and I was like, and she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing's wrong, nice to meet you, can you sign my paper? And she went ahead and she signed my paper, and then that was kind of it. Like, she signed my paper, and I went on, and that was the way that I met Tori Wilson. I wish I thought of something better to say or question to ask her or something like that, but that was the only chance that I got, and I feel like I blew it. And I blew it, and I won't do that again if I meet her a second time. But yeah, this is the Great American Bash, Tori Wilson. I wish I would have gotten this signed, but I forgot to bring the figure with me. Or maybe this wasn't out yet. Because that was 2003 when she was kind of in her storyline with Sable. This came out in 2004. So this was not out yet, but I wish I would have been able to get this signed instead of getting her to just sign a random piece of paper. But it's all good. It's all good. So that's Figure Friday, guys. If you made it to the end, hope you enjoyed. Thanks as always. Much appreciated. I do appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Become a part of the lifestyle, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.